Modification of leaves. In many plants, leaves get modified to perform some special functions other than the normal ones, such as photosynthesis and transpiration. Sometimes these modifications are in response to certain environmental conditions. Storage leaves. Some plants of xerophytic habitats and members of the family Crassulaceae generally have highly thickened and succulent leaves with water storage tissues. Examples are onion and tulip. Leaf tendrils. In weak-stemmed plants, leaf or a part of leaf gets modified into green thread-like structures called tendrils, which helps in climbing around the support. The part of leaf which gets modified to tendrils can be in various ways. Examples are pea plant and wild pea. Leaf spines. Leaves of certain plants become wholly or partially modified for defensive purpose into sharp pointed structures known as spines. In cacti, spines are wholly transformed leaves that protect the plant from herbivores, radiate heat from the stem during the day, and collect dripped condensed water vapor during the cooler night. Other examples are date palm and American aloe. Phyllodes. In some plants such as Australian acacia, the leaves are small and short-lived. The petioles in these plants expand, become green and synthesize food. Traps. Leaves of certain insectivorous plants such as pitcher plant Venus flytrap are also modified leaves. The trap of the Venus flytrap is highly modified leaf. The upper surface of the flytrap leaf contains 3 hair cells on each half. Carnivorous plants like the Venus flytrap secrete enzymes that will digest the insect and provide the plant with nitrogen that it needs for growth. Now let us see a video about the modification of leaf.
Normally, the leaf's purpose is to exchange gases and prepare food for plants. But, in some plants, leaves are modified to perform other functions. In this video, we will discuss modification of leaf into spines, tendrils, phyllodes, and traps. Part 1. Modification of leaves to spines. In deserts, the availability of water is very less. We know that plants release water from leaves by a process called transpiration. To stop transpiration, the leaves of desert plants modify into spines. Since leaves are essential for photosynthesis, the stem of these plants become green and perform photosynthesis. Opentia is one such plant where leaves are modified into spines. Part 2. Modification of leaves to tendrils. Some plants have a very weak stem and cannot stand on themselves. To provide extra support, the leaves of such plants get modified into a string-like structure. This structure is called tendrils. Tendrils help a plant climb on support efficiently. In Gloriosa superba species of plant, leaf tips are modified into tendrils. Lily plant belongs to this category. And in Pisum sativum species of plants, terminal leaflets are modified into tendrils. Peas plant belong to this category. Part 3. Modification of petiole to leaf. We know that petiole attaches the leaf to the stem. In some plants, the petiole becomes flattened and widened and looks like a leaf. Such modified petiole is called phyllodes. In such plants, the leaf vanishes completely and phyllodes carries out photosynthesis and gas exchange. In Acacia auriculiformis plants, phyllodes is found. Part 4. Modification of leaf to trap insects. Plants that grow in nitrogen-deficient places adapt themselves well to acquire it from alternate sources. Every animal and insect have nitrogen stored in muscles in the form of protein. In Nepenthes plants, the leaves are modified into a flask-like structure, which is used to attract insects and other tiny animals. The inner wall of the leaf secretes digestive enzyme.
The inflorescence. A flower is a modified shoot wherein the shoot apical meristem changes to floral meristem. An inflorescence is a group or cluster of flowers arranged on a stem that is composed of a main branch or a complicated arrangement of branches. The inflorescence can be further divided into racemose and cymose. Racemose and cymose are two types of inflorescence, that is, arrangement of flowers around the main axis. In racemose, the main axis continues to grow indefinitely and the flowers are borne laterally in an acropetal succession. Examples are mustard and radish. In cymose type of inflorescence, the main axis terminates in a flower, hence is limited in growth. The flowers are borne in a basipetal order. Examples are night jasmine and rosera. Uraria lacy crepe is a beautiful species with dark blue inflorescence. This rare plant was rediscovered after 67 years in Manipur. The rediscovery of the rare herb was another milestone in the conservation of biodiversity. Thank you and have a nice day.